Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We're currently doing £5 off all our Liverpool t-shirts. We have got brand new designs, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copiclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we're so close to the 40,000 goal, so if you haven't already hit that big red button, please do so, as every subscription helps. It's completely free, and as I said, in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer. Guys, it's so quiet on the Liverpool front, literally, compared to all the other teams within the sort of top six, or even in the Premier League, or even in European football. Everyone's making moves and all the rest of it. However, it just feels it's complete silence on Liverpool, and there's nothing really exciting emerging over the last couple of days, which as a creator is quite tough, but just as a fan in general, it's quite depressing. However, we are going to be going through a few other bits and pieces, because I think a lot of people are getting disgruntled with the way things are going this transfer window, that nothing's happening sort of instant. However, we're going to take a look at the words that Jurgen Klopp has said with regards to the summer transfer plans. I'm going to go through dates on when he said stuff, and actually, as I said, a lot of things are being made out about the transfer activity so far in this summer transfer window. However, Jurgen Klopp did tell us that this would be a possibility. As I said, in the build-up, Liverpool got their business done in years gone by, obviously last season as well, when they brought in Darwin Núñez, Calvin Ramsey, and of course Fabio Carvalho. Liverpool acted very quickly in getting things done, and just because they got Alexis McAllister very quickly, Liverpool fans expected things to sort of follow suit very quickly also. However, I'm just going to go through a few things that Jurgen Klopp has said over the last couple of weeks or couple of months with regards to the summer transfer window, and then hopefully that will make you feel a bit better and a bit more optimistic towards this summer. So on May 26th, he basically said, do not expect early signings. He said, it's always possible at things that don't go as quick as you want. It's not only possible, it's probably likely. The better the player you want is, the lesser is the desire of another club to let him go. That's exactly what we have to prepare for, what we have prepared for. But it's a long window and a long pre-season and a long break in between, so we have time. If we get new players in tomorrow or in 6-7 weeks, it's not a game changer for me, to be honest. It's in an ideal world, they all sign tomorrow and I can tell them when they have to be here. We can start giving them plans for the summer break and these kind of things. But that will not happen like this, so it's all good. So there, in that date there, and basically on May 26th, in a recent, one of the most recent interviews, he basically stated that he does expect things to take a long time this summer and it won't happen very quickly. On May 13th, he actually said that he needs to know the player. He needs to know the person behind the player. He said, I need to know about the player I need to know. That's why these talks are extremely important. But they are because you just need to know where he stands. What does he want to reach? What does he want to achieve? What does he want to do? How is he? I think you only get a feeling for a person when you really speak to him. It's about the human behind the player, the family, and all these kind of things. So he's spoken that he likes to actually sit down with a player over a long period of time and really try and understand why the player wants to come to play for Liverpool and why he wants to get there. This takes time. Liverpool are busy in the back end of the season and all the rest of it, with hopes of maybe possibly getting top 4. I know a lot of things are being done behind the scenes, but there was no sporting director and all the rest of it. So the sporting director has come in. And obviously Jurgen Klopp himself wants to get to know the players. He's probably having talks and identifying targets. We spoke about this shortlist that's come out recently, and they want to go through it and really with a fine-tooth comb and really make sure that they're getting the right player. So again, he's just reaffirming there in that interview that he wants to sit down with other players. So that could take a long time and a bit of a process as well. On May 12th, he said Liverpool will still be attractive without Champions League. Still, Liverpool, we are really attractive for a lot of players. We should not forget that, and that's why I'm not concerned about the fact, Klopp insisted. Of course, everything is more difficult without the Champions League, especially in the long term, so we should not do it too often. But apart from the situation is absolutely okay from a talking point of view and a convincing point of view. So he basically said, the fact that Liverpool, they don't get Champions League isn't going to matter with regards to the sort of transfer plans this summer. On May 5th, he says, we will bring in the players we want. So he's whoever player he wants, he will get, he's trying to say there as well. He said, I'm pretty sure we'll bring in the players we want and those who will help us. I am pretty confident of that. You never know 100% until they are signed, but that bumping up prices is new that some clubs might try that. Let me say it like this. You identify a position, you have not only one option on that position, that means they should be all good. You might have a favourite, but if another club doesn't want to sell or someone else will pay the price, then we cannot go with it. But usually we got the players we wanted. The one thing if we can't, the one thing is if we can't afford them, and then they were here. March 31st, he said, we will spend. A lot of talk in the Liverpool space now is that FSG and the slow sort of transfer stuff that you're hearing is stating that because FSG aren't backing Liverpool. But Klopp said on March 31st that Liverpool will spend. He said, we will spend in the summer. That's what I can say definitely. The club will spend in the summer, definitely. For who and how many, there's nothing to say about it really. We are busy, you can imagine. So yeah, I think it's important just to revisit those comments because we're not getting updates week in and week out at the moment. Obviously, when it comes to August, the press can ask Jurgen Klopp every single week before games, oh, are you interested in this player? Is there going to be more players coming through the door? This, that and the other? Yes or no, yes or no. And he usually answers them. However, over the period of June, everybody's away. There's still internationals going on. There's still the Euros going on as well. And I just think those 4 or 5 comments about the transfer window that Klopp said back in May, in April, in March, does sort of back up that he will be spending money, or FSG and the club will be spending money this summer. And I don't think Liverpool fans should be getting disgruntled nor getting annoyed of the lack of business so far. Remember, guys, it's only June 24th. Yes, players report to pre-season in a couple of weeks' time. However, it's a long transfer window. And as I said, I do expect Liverpool to bring in a lot of players, but you can see why in those comments. He wants to identify the human behind. He's already said that it's going to take a long period of time. In an ideal world, he would like all his players in before pre-season, but said this back in May that it's not going to be like that. So I think we should all put the foot on the brakes a bit with all this negativity surrounding it. Maybe we should just look towards it and just maybe trust the process and see what happens over the next sort of couple of weeks, months. I do expect things to start to pick up a bit more with transfers very soon. Liverpool certainly aren't done, and the players that I do expect them to bring in 2 more midfielders and a defender at the bare minimum. So yeah, just trust the process. I think by just looking at all those old comments, he did say this would happen. Back in May, so we can't act too surprised. He literally said it to the Liverpool fans. But Liverpool fans, a different kind of video today. Do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below with regards to the transfers. How many players do you think the club need to sign, and which positions do you think the club need to add to? As I said, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.